Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hope y'all are having a fantastic day. Wherever you are on this beautiful planet we call home. What's good, everybody? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Happy Thursday, Thirsty Thursday over here in the midday mix up, as we know. Man, oh man, it's been a good day so far. I got up super early. It was like 7:30 for me, which is like super early. I know that's like normal time for everybody else. Sleeping in for some. 7:30 for me is in the morning is early. I don't know if I told y'all this, but I'm more of like a 9:30, 10 o'clock kind of guy wake up time. But no, all seriousness. Now it was a good morning. We had a beautiful AMA, nice AMA this morning. Let me mute my phone real quick before that goes off. But yeah, it was a good day. We had an AMA this morning with Mr. Man John G over on X. Great space. If you haven't had a chance to listen to it, please go back and listen to that recording. It was a really, really good space. A lot of good information came out. John talked about a lot. I know the community had posted quite a few questions, and basically he just knocked them out one after another. So lots of good information in that space this morning, so be sure to go check that out. But before we do anything else, let's get into let's get into these the chat. Let's see what everybody's got going on today. We got Miss Sarita coming in first in line. Good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. Happy Thursday. Hope you are all doing well and keeping safe. Absolutely, Miss Sarita. Thank you so much for always coming in with your positive affirmation, your words. We definitely appreciate it. She also said fantastic AMA this morning with CEO John G. Of course, Justin, you and Matt killed it. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. It was a good space. It really was a good space. Mr. Hagney in the building. What's good, Dave? How you doing? What's up, bud? What's up, buddy? Hope everything is going well. Absolutely, going pretty good today. Going pretty good today. It's a good day for Grove. We had a nice AMA, but it's a good day for the market overall. We'll get into that here in just a few minutes. But yeah, it's been a good day. It's been a good day. Football. It's the start of the weekend, so we got football tonight. Y'all know I'm loving it. Yeah, it's definitely not a whole lot else to say other than it's been a good day so far. Definitely digging it. Definitely digging it. So lots of good stuff going on. Lots of good news. The market's doing well, which is nice to see. Couple of days in a row of decent days is what I like to see. Can't lie. Cannot lie. Uh, but yeah, but as we saw, we had the bubbles on a while ago, and kind of just seeing kind of a general idea of what's going on with today. You see green. 2 days in a row, we've had green. Green. You sound you sounded wide awake this morning, Justin. Hey, that's because I had coffee. I think I had a cup of coffee before it started and a cup of coffee during. Yeah, I was good and awake by the time we actually got going. So, but yeah, thank you, appreciate that. Luckily I don't have too much of a morning voice. Had to wake up, put on the good voice so that we can get it going. But yeah, it's hard to not get excited when you get a chance to hear John G speak. Cannot lie, it's pretty solid getting to hear him speak. He does a really good job. But yeah, so there are the bubbles. We see Bitcoin and ETH, the top two, obviously moving. So, but yeah, let's check out. Let's get over here at Coin Market Cap, see what the overall market is looking like on the whole. We can take a look at it. Let me refresh, make sure we got the most accurate information. Accurate is the actual word there. But yeah, let's take a look. Today's top trending. We got SHIB, we got Bitcoin, and we got Solana. So yeah, not too bad. And we were actually, I think we were at 34 on the fear and greed yesterday. Now we're sitting in at 36. 2 days of green. You might see a little bump up. I still overall, and it might be just because we're plugged into the markets around here. We really are plugged in around here. So to me, it's still maybe a little lower 30s. Still maybe a little lower 30s for me. Who knows? But who am I to argue with Coin Market Cap and their fear and greed index? Who am I? Just a man. But the overall crypto market cap is up today, 1.55%, sitting there at a $1.05 trillion market cap, which is nice to see because I think, what was it, Monday or Tuesday, we were like on the verge of losing or gaining a zero and dropping into the billions, which I think would have been kind of a scary thing. I think that might have been a scary thing. But Overall, we got Bitcoin sitting there up 2.1% on the day, and almost 3% on the week, which is nice to see, sitting there at 26,600. So, you know, when I woke up this morning, which was, let me see, it's yesterday. So we're actually, I did look at it this morning. We were just above 26,000 where we were yesterday. And here we are kind of having a nice little day, up about a couple $100 on Bitcoin, which is very nice to see. Very nice to see. That's a 7 day. Here's the day. So yesterday when we started our stream yesterday, we were sitting there in the low 2100, and now here we are in the mid 20 or 2600. Now we're in the mid 2600, above it a little bit. So nice to see that. Nice to see that kind of a little comeback, which is really nice to see. Ethereum sitting there at 1,636, up 2.24% on the day. So still down on the week, but just barely. Just barely. And BNB not really doing a whole lot of moving. Not a whole lot of moving, but sitting there at $212 as well. XRP up an entire penny, up 1.91%, almost 2% on the day, which is nice to see. And I bet if we scroll down, we're going to see on the 24-hour quite a bit of green. Quite a bit of green as we get into on the 24-hour. You got Hedera H bar up almost 5.5%. See if anybody else is beating 5.5%. Ooh, Axie Infinity up almost 11%. Almost, excuse me, I had a burp there. I just opened up my energy drink. 2 cups of coffee this morning. Almost took a nap, but I didn't take a nap. So Axie Infinity up almost 11%. That might be the big one. Thorchain is doing pretty good. Decentraland's doing pretty good. As we kind of round off the top 100 as we scroll down. Conflux, never heard of it, but it's top 100. It's up 5.5, almost 5.5%. Solid for them. But yeah, like I said, a lot of 24-hour green days going on for everybody right now, which is nice to see. And so hopefully we can continue to build on that and carry that into the weekend and through the weekend. That'd be nice. Very nice. Yesterday I was going to say I'm just an island boy. Absolutely. Yeah. Island boy for sure. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. I'll be an island boy, just not one of the island boys. I'm not getting face tats or anything like that. I'm not getting I got a grill in, I guess you could say, but I like the white teeth, not the rainbows and all that. Nothing wrong with that. Your style, nothing wrong with that. But yeah, no face tats for me. No face tats. I'll grow a beard. That's about all. I'll do facial hair instead of face tats. That's all I got. All I got. But yeah, like I said, it is a nice day. We got green, which is nice to see, especially when we started off the week so red. So beautiful to see. Definitely, enjoying the last couple of days where we've had, especially after the CPI report. I honestly kind of expected a little bit of a downward push, but who knows? Nice little uptick for the last day or two, which is nice to see. Yeah, and it makes life a lot easier and a lot less depressing when you can jump onto CoinMarketCap or check a chart and see that it's not completely red. So not too shabby at all. Let's actually take a look over here at Dex Tools, see what we got going on with the projects we've been really kind of keeping an eye on. And so we'll start off with Grove. Grove had some big selling pressure, kind of leveling off now. Which is nice to see. Down 1% on the day, nothing crazy. Holding that 10-cent level. Holding the 10-cent level on both ETH and the BNB side. So, like I said, we had some big downward pressure. Now we're actually getting a couple of green days back to back here. So, love to see that. And again, I say it all the time. I'm not worried about what today's price looks like. It's really about the 3, 4, 5 years from now. What's it going to be like then? And I'm here for the long haul. So I ain't going nowhere. But we got Pepe up 1.9% as well on the day. And Pepe, they had some issues. They ran into a little bit of, some kind of, I think they had like one of their devs or a couple of their devs sell and things like that. So they've had a little bit of issues the last couple of weeks, pretty much the entire month of September. So, but overall, their chart from launch. I mean, let's take a look. We can just do this here. Let's see. This is what I want to do. I want to do this. Boom. So from launch to where we are right now, I mean, it's still up to almost 200%, roughly 200% from launch, which is still pretty good. Not quite the all-time high that it had, but I have a feeling that during the next bull run, Pepe's probably it's made enough waves that it probably is going to be pretty solid during the next bull run. That's my opinion, not financial advice. And then we'll check out Stewie. Stewie over here just doing things opposite of everything else. Another all-time high. I think yesterday we were at 26. 80 is 26. Now we're sitting there at 80 is 28. So another all-time high for Stewie. So congratulations if y'all been paying attention here and been with me. I got in pretty early. My homie Cuff got me in on that bad boy. I think we got in over here like day 1, maybe 2. So not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. And of course, this is their V2 contract. When they started off with no tax, and then they switched over to tax, 4 in, 4 out. And that's for liquidity and marketing purposes. So another solid day for Stewie. Not too bad at all. But that is the overall market. That's kind of what we got going on when it comes to general market. We're up today. Nice green day, and everything's kind of bouncing after bouncing up after the start of the week. So nice to see that. If you are over watching on X, aka Twitter, aka Elon Musk playground, feel free to do me a favor, hit that like button, hit the retweet button over there. Let everybody know that we're live, rocking and rolling over here on YouTube, as well as on Twitter. We are live on Twitter. So do me a favor, leave a comment. Leave me a comment. Let me know if there what projects are y'all into. You got a new project for me? Let me know. Let me know. Put it in the chat over on Twitter, aka X, aka Elon's playground. Let me know. But yeah, so getting into it, I guess the big news of today was the John G space that we had earlier this morning, which it really was a good one. It really was a good space. We had a lot of folks in there, as well as a lot of good information, that John G put out, and so we do have a couple of we share a tweet here from Grove Official, where if you want the notes, if you want notes from today's space, they got it up there right now. So let me make this a little bit bigger. It says, what a space. John G came out swinging with a barrage of exciting news for Grove X, Grove Keeper, and more. App Store approvals have been submitted, a few days away, hopefully, with Grove Exchange full launch following soon after. So yeah, John G did touch on that as well. The apps are complete. There's no issues from our end. And the application everything's been submitted over to Apple iOS, as well as the Android. So we are just waiting for the approval there, and as soon as we get those, I have a feeling we're going to see that Grove X exchange you can be able to go to like either your Play Store or your Apple Store and be able to download Grove Exchange app. Very, very excited about that. Right now, you can get it on your phone right now. You just got to use the browser mode. So go to like your whatever browser, Safari or whatever it is. Type in grovex.io, and you can pull it up there as well. But to have the actual app should be pretty soon. So more ways to use, engage, and share OTC and P2P, invite incentives, mini games, and new projects, listing strategies for the Grove Green Army to participate in. So yeah, we saw we got one little mini game going on right now. Let me make sure my mic is on before I go any further, because I feel like sometimes it gets muted. But yeah. So we do have a little mini game going on right now. Let me see. Actually pull that up here. You get over to Grove X, and you can see the little mini game we got. You can jump in there if you're able to get all seven of the logos that are kind of mixed and blended into one photo. Here it is. All of the there's 7 projects, so you need to know what the project is as well as their ticker. So like Grove is $GRV. Let us know. I'll go ahead and give you the first one. Grove, ticker sign is $GRV. And so if you can figure that bad boy out, you got a chance to win a little bit. And pick yourself up a couple of bucks. And so I think that's going to end pretty soon. Pretty soon, if it hasn't already. It might end like today. So that was our first one. If it's still ongoing, go check it out. If not, that was the first one there that we had overall when it comes to the mini games we got going on. Kind of an example of what we were talking about there. So many more of those coming. Plenty of those coming along the way. So be ready for that. Plus, we got new projects coming on and all that kind of good stuff as well. We'll get into a new listing I saw this morning before the space started. So we'll jump into that here in just a few minutes. But keeping it moving, kind of on the topics of what we talked about this morning. We did have a little conversation about Grove Keeper Wallet. The wallet public testing soon. Same or better feature set, but rebuilt for future expansion. So we've kind of had some. We've had some people testing it before, but now we've actually gone in and made it even better for expanding in the future. So kind of leaving it open to where in the future we can expand it and make that technology even better. So very solid there. And so there was a lot to talk about this morning in the space. Like I said, John G did a great job as always, but there was a lot of information. So if you do want notes from today, the team has already got those posted out, so you can go check out the notes. And let me see if I can make that any bigger. Makes it smaller. So if you would like to, there you go. You can check that out. And it's in that post. It's in that tweet. I actually think I tweeted it out. So actually, let me go back this way. Actually, I made my screen super small now. Yeah, I tweeted it out. So you can go either go to my page and check it out, or you can go straight to the official Grove Coin, and you can actually see that there with the full breakdown of notes from GroveX. We got Grove Keeper, Grove Blockchain and DeFi, Grove Business, with some updates there as well. So pretty solid morning with that space. We had a lot of fun. Like I said, listening to John G just gets you excited. So check that out if you want a chance to. If you haven't had a chance to listen to it, the space link is in the description or in the tweet as well, so you can actually go back and listen to it right here. So, but yeah, it's not very long. It's like an hour 10, hour 7 minutes. So not too crazy long on that as well. So there you go. That is the big topics coming out of Grow for today. Nice AMA. Actually, we actually do have another topic because I told you I was going to talk about it, and then I went off and almost didn't talk about it. Let's do this. Boom, boom. Because we had a new listing. A new listing came out and it was announced today, and so get to it right. Let's get to it right here. We have new listing CyberConnect HQ. CyberConnect will be listing, and here are the details. Deposits available now. Withdrawals will be open on the 15th. So starting tomorrow, 7 p.m. AEST, so Australian time, trading begins at the same time as well. So there you go. CyberConnect, the newest listing, the newest project getting listed over on GroveX. Very solid. Very solid. I haven't done a whole lot of research on it, so I don't know a whole lot about it. But I would definitely check that out. Official website's right here, so you can go check that out and learn a little bit about it. But it's another project, another one coming on to the exchange. Very excited as we continuously are continuing to build and get as many projects on there as we can, and a lot of solid projects as well. So congratulations to CyberConnect for getting listed over there, and shout out to our listing managers who continuously just every day just something. They're bringing in new project after new project after new project. So very solid there. Congratulations. And for us as a Grove Green Army, that's big time stuff there. So that is the big news around Grove. You can, like I said, you can go check out the space this morning. It's a really good listen. The first 30 minutes are a lot of good information in there. So check that out. And I'm actually looking to see. I actually haven't done this yet today. I haven't seen what any of the new news that's out today. So I know yesterday we talked about FTX The judge said that they can sell, leverage, and stake their holdings that they have. So we'll have to kind of check out and see how that plays out. But I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. I think that actually can start in like 2025. So and it'll be in increments. Like once a week, they can sell or they can move this certain amount. So nothing crazy, nothing crazy. MWF in the building. What's good? Hello, Justin. Hello, brother. How you doing? How you doing? And I'm doing good. Chilling, drinking my Ghost. Drinking my Ghost. It used to be a Bang, but now I switched over to Ghost. Shout out Ghost if you want to sponsor your boy. Send me some cool flavors. That'd be solid. Free advertising right there. But yeah, how you doing? How are you doing? Yeah, cheers, cheers. I'm definitely caffeinated today. I had a couple of cups, a couple of blah, see what I mean? Couple of cups of coffee. That wasn't very easy to say. A couple of cups of coffee. Say that 5 times fast. See if you can do it. I bet at least one of y'all try to do it right then. I bet at least one. A couple of cups of coffee. 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 All right, maybe it's not as hard. Maybe I'm just slow. Um, but yeah. So let's pull up CoinDesk over here. Kind of just we can scroll through this together and see what we got. Big news. Anything big news coming up? So Binance US head of legal and chief risk officer leaving the crypto exchange. Yeah, that's a big. I heard that one the other day or yesterday, where the CEO of the Binance US is leaving. Who knows what that is going to mean? But it seems to be that we got a couple of folks leaving. You got the head of legal and the chief risk officer, and those are after the CEO Brian Schroeder left yesterday. So what does that mean for BNB? What does that mean for Binance? Time will tell. Time will tell. We'll have to see if something's coming of this. If there's something we need to be kind of paying attention to. But it could also just be them replacing. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. But you're losing two more: head of legal Krishna Juvadi. Hopefully, I didn't butcher that. And then I got the risk officer Sydney Majala are leaving the company. So we'll see. We'll see what happens there. But it's something to kind of keep an eye out on, as it is a topic, and so we'll have to kind of see how that plays out and what comes along with that. So I hate the massive thank you. I hate how they do that, where it's a massive, massive little ad at the very top. I don't care. I don't care. So you got Bybit exploring all options to stay in the UK. So that's good. But yeah, not like I said, not a whole lot's happening. Not a whole lot's happening. This is yesterday's news. Um, so yeah, kind of the same thing we saw yesterday. So XRP Sol leads slight crypto majors recovery after FTX sell-off fears. Yeah, I think that was kind of the big fear. Everybody thought it was going to happen overnight, and so here it is. It's actually going to be over a certain amount of time. So, but yeah, let's see actually if this gives us the timeline of when that will be. Man, they love their pop-up ads. They love their pop-up ads. I hate them. So I'm just looking to see if they have a like when they can start actually moving their assets. Story continues below. That might be it right there. So I don't actually see like when they'll be able to start moving their Bitcoin, Solana, and all the other assets they have over there. So, but they do have quite a bit, like $3.4 billion worth. And FTX revealed in a bankruptcy court filing earlier this week that it holds 1.16 billion of Solana, approximately 16% of the token's outstanding supply, which is a lot. That's a lot. So if you're looking for Solana, you may want to take a look at that and kind of maybe plan your trades and plan your strategy around that, as well as another 560 million in Bitcoin, which It sounds like a lot, but when it comes down to Bitcoin, that's not too much. I would take it in a heartbeat. I take just a little bit of it. I don't even got to have it all. But that is the overall news that we got going on. Not a lot of new news happening outside of growth. So markets are actually rebounding very nicely, kind of after the fear of what was going to happen with FTX after the CPI reports came out. So I'll take it. I'll take it. Donald, what's good, brother? How you doing, man? How you doing? What's good with you, brother? What's good with you? So yeah, but that is that's kind of where we are in the overall. Not a whole lot. We could talk about every single one of those little stories, but most of them are not really much to talk about. It's they put them out there because they got to fill in the website. That doesn't mean we got to talk about them all. So, but yeah, those are kind of the big news topics that we got going on. Not a lot happening. So I would say probably the number one story in crypto the last week has probably been the FTX being able to sell, being able to move their assets around to try to pay back. Other than that, not much, not much. There are a few projects out there still building and doing some good things, and I have a feeling we'll talk about those as more information comes out. And we had Matt Mortier was in the chat yesterday talking about the things that they're working on 2.0 coming out, the pro version. So very excited for Advantis. I'm an old school tarpy, so I love that project. But yeah, how are y'all doing? How's y'all's day going so far? Everybody having a good one? Any news that I missed that y'all anything that I missed that y'all know about? Let me know. Put it in the chat. And I feel like this is dusty, or is that just the light? It was just the light. Okay, that makes me feel better about my cleaning skills. For some reason, I thought that was dirty, but it's just the light. Uh, so yeah, but yeah, how's y'all's day going? Everybody ready for the weekend? Anybody got big plans for the weekend? Let me know. Don't forget tomorrow, Fridays, I will not be here. I will not be streaming on Fridays because it's the same time that my son has lunch, and y'all know that every Friday during the school year, I go and have lunch with my son. Just kind of what I do. Uh, so I enjoy that tradition, and we're going to keep it going. So just so y'all know, if you don't see me tomorrow, you know why. Dave says, correct me if I'm wrong, but if you stake your GRV tokens or your GRV coins, don't the price does the price go down because it shows as a sell? If you stake your no, that is not correct. The price does not go down because it's not a sell. Uh, you're just staking. You're locking them up. It actually would help taking tokens out of circulating supply because they're locked. They are no longer in circulating supply. They'll still count as circulating supply, but they're if depending on how long you lock them, they are not. But it does not go as a sell. No, sir. You'll be able to see the transaction on Etherscan or BSC scan, but it is not an actual sell of the tokens because you're not selling them. You're just locking them up for a period of time. Good question though. Good question. I've had a lot of questions today. It's funny how we sat there this morning talking to John and we opened the floor up and didn't have very many questions during the space. But as soon as the space ended, my DM started blowing up. It was really funny. It's like everybody waited until the space was over to ask questions, but it's all good. We got them answered, and most of them actually got answered pretty quickly. But yeah, had some farming, some staking questions. If you are farming, when you go to remove your tokens, your coins from farming, remember you had to create the LP, the pair. Whether, for example, use Grove and BNB. So you had to like if you had $100 of Grove, you had to have $100 of BNB. You created that LP token, and then you farmed it. Now, when you go to remove it, you will have to you'll have to separate uh, the LP. So you have to take there's an extra step in there, just like when you go to create it. And that was one question we had earlier today. They were like, I removed it. I hit the minus sign and I removed it, and I don't see my I don't see my money. I don't see Grove. Why? So we had to walk through the process of doing that, and they were like, once we walked through the process and we got them all taken care of, they were like, "Oh, that's right, I forgot about that step." So remember, if you are farming, you put Grove and B together, create the LP pair. That LP token, you farm that LP token. So when you go to remove it, you will have to remove. You'll remove the LP token, and then you'll have to separate, and then you'll be able to see your totals. I have two left in 180 days and 360, and I've earned 1,000 coins. But I won't close my 180 till my 360 is done. There you go, beautiful, beautiful, and 1,000 coins. Man, that's what I'm talking about right there. Passive income, extra money. And yeah, that it's beautiful. Just because if you staked it for 180 days at the very beginning, your 180 days is up, or if it's not up, it's it should be up. Actually, we're halfway through the year, uh, and so just because the time frame is up does not mean it's not staking. Still, you're not earning anymore. It's just now unlocked. So at any point in time, you could go in and remove it, and then your 360 is of course still locked. So that's a solid plan. That's kind of what I'm doing. And I actually have not done. Uh, Probably since last week was compounded. So let's go take a look at it. Let's go take a look at it. I think the last time I looked at it, my Ethereum side, I didn't, just because of the gas fee. It was like the same amount. I have a hard time paying like a $15 gas fee to get $15 worth of rewards. It's just me. I don't know why. And that's just me. 100%. But yeah, let's get over here. Let's take a look. Make sure I get it on the right. Switch my EVM to BNB. Connect my wallet. Scroll down. Yeah, I'll compound that for 10 cents. You bet your bottom dollar. We'll come down here. Yeah, compound that. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Yeah, I think I put 2,000. I think I put 1,501, and I'm sitting. And now I've made almost 1,000 in that pool. And then my other one, I probably put 3,000 in that one. I think I split it up five. I don't remember. But I probably made 2,500 on the BNB side. So I'll take that. I'll take that come up. Again, y'all know I'm not a big fish in the game. I'm not a big fish. I'm not like someone who's got hundreds of thousands of growth. I wish I did, but I just don't. I just don't. Let me come over and check my Ethereum side because it might be time to go ahead and check that out. Almost, almost. We're getting there. We are getting there. Let's see where I feel like I missed where we are in chat. Okay, that's where I was at. Donald says I have more NFTs coming out for Candyland. It's a Disney vacation giveaway. 5K NFTs every 20 sold. One of those will win $100. Every 1,000 sold, one vacation is given away. Very solid. That is a solid one right there. So every 20 NFTs sold, you got a chance to win $100 money. I like that. And then out of every 1,000, so you got 5,000 NFTs. So you're going to give away 5 Disney vacations. That's very, very solid. That's very cool. Show me the money. Yes, that was. I can't remember the name, but it was Tom Cruise, Cuba Gooding Jr. I was about to call it Moneyball, but that's not it. Uh, what is the name of that movie? Don't tell me. I feel crazy. I feel dumb if I don't get it. I honestly don't know. I'm actually gonna have to go Google that. Jerry Maguire. My goodness, I don't know why I couldn't think. I was not. I was not. I was like, the agent. No, but yeah, Jerry Maguire. Good movie. NFTs will be about $20. Very solid. Not too expensive. I like that, and the chance to win $100, and then also a chance to win uh, a trip to Disney. That's I can tell you right now, trips to Disney are not cheap. I've done that before. It's not cheap at all, but that's very solid. Very solid. Donald's been around for a long, 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 long time. One of the originals, if not the original, NFT guy in our little corner of the world. So, and that's pretty awesome right there. Every 20 NFTs get you a chance to win $100, and every 1,000 will get you a chance to win a vacation to Disney. Now, is that a trip to Disneyland or Disney World? Either one's expensive. It doesn't really matter, but or does it matter? Do I get to pick the Disney? Because I may pick like Disney Japan, Disney Cruise. I'd go on a Disney Cruise. I don't know. That's a lot of kids running around. I feel like I'd rather go on an adult cruise, a regular cruise, Carnival, fairly cheap and a lot of fun, and they all go to the same places. And Disney cruises are not cheap either, at all. I could probably go on three, maybe four Carnival cruises for what it would probably cost me to go on one Disney cruise. I want to go on a cruise. I haven't been on a cruise in, I think my son was five. So it's been almost 4.5, 5 years. So I'm due for another cruise. I'm so down, so down. Maybe I can talk to Cuff, and maybe me and Cuff can we can get a cruise. I know he loves the water. He hates it. He hates the water. A little NFT guy in a big crypto world. Hey, aren't we all? Aren't we all? But you've been around for a long time, brother. You've been a long time. A trip for four, so four tickets to Disney, no airfare. Okay, okay. So it's like you get there, however you want to get there. They got your tickets ready for you. That's pretty solid. Very, very cool there. So if y'all are interested, check out Donald over on Twitter or X or Elon's Playground, whatever you want to call it, and check out Candyland for a chance to win. Get you an NFT and a chance to win right there. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. But yeah, now I'm interested in Carnival cruises. Like, how cheap can I go on a Carnival cruise? Carnival cruise line. Let's see. Let's see what the cheapest cruise is for Carnival. I'm telling you, what is this? Limited time savings to get you to the fund. $229. Yeah, okay. Search cruise. 200. Out of see, I needed to be out of sail from where's Galveston? Yeah, sail from Galveston. Let's see here. So we got under $500. Under $500 a 5-day cruise from Galveston. The Carnival Breeze. This is the one I actually went on before. Yeah, 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 yeah. 6 day, 4 day, 6 day, 7 day. Under like well under $1,000 can get you. You can go to Costa Maya, Mahogany Bay, and Cozumel. That's pretty solid. 8 days you can go Key West, Freeport, Half Moon Cay, Nassau. That's one, two, three, four different places in 8 days. 8 days, that's a long like I did a 7 day one, and that was about as much as I wanted to be on. So like a five, I feel like a 5 day, like first day, like you're traveling and you're in Costa Maya. Second day you're in Costa Maya. Third day you're in Cozumel, and then fourth day, what is it? First and second day you may be traveling. Then so third day you're in Costa Maya. Fourth day you're in Cozumel, and then you travel overnight and come home. Yeah, that's solid. Let's check out the dates. I don't know if I couldn't do an ocean view with the 800 for a balcony. Yeah, I might be trying to book a cruise here. Oh, that's like coming up in like the next few weeks. It's like month, like 2 months away. Not even 2 months away. But I mean, shoot. Oh, there's where to get you. Let's change that to one guest. See if that brings it down. Come on now. So now it really doesn't bring it down much. Take a friend with you. Same price. Anyways, I need to get off the cruises before I start trying to go on a cruise for real. No airfare, but includes hotel. That's solid. There is a set ETH alternative if you don't want the trip. Hey, there you go. There you go. So you can, if you want to forego your trip to Disney, you can just get the ETH instead. Not too bad. Not too shabby, right there. I like that. I like that idea there. Pretty cool. Plus, you got a chance to win $100. Plus, you got a chance to win $100 if they're around $20. So it's what? So like about five. You can get about five for $100, and that gives you a what 1 in 4 chance of winning the $100. So you could darn near pay yourself back doing the 100. Uh, if you spend 100 and you win the 100 back, boom, paid for. And then yeah, win that. You could just like you could almost pay yourself back if you won a bunch of those every time, and then have a whole bunch of entries for the grand trip. There you go. There you go. I'm sure you already have Donald, but if you hit up Cuff, he's big in the NFT game. So you can check him out. I bet he would. I bet that's something probably might be on all over as well. He got them cheerings. It'll be a lesser amount if you take the ETH. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Here's the thing. Like for me, I could take my kids. If my kids didn't want to go, I could take some friends, and then I could just have my friends pay for my flight. Be like, hey, I got the tickets and the hotel room. Y'all pay for my flight. We in there. I'm always trying to make a way, but yeah, I have no doubt that my kids would absolutely want to go on that. My son loves Disney. My girls love Disney. They've been multiple times, so I'm sure they'd be all over that. 100%. Yeah, for sure. Let him know. That's he's got his NFT, the Flight Club, kind of a similar thing where like out of every so often they do like out of every so many you got a lot of ETH winnings and things like that. A lot of prizes on that scratch and win. And I think over with his project, even if you don't like, if you scratch and you get a silver and it's not, you don't win an instant prize. Those are going to become stakeable, and you're going to be able to earn off of those. So literally everyone's a winner. Every single NFT is a winner over there. So that's pretty solid. I like that idea. It seems like y'all kind of got the same thing going over there, where 1 out of 20 get you $100, and then 1 out of 1,000 will get you a chance to win a trip to Disney Flight's not included, but it does include hotel. So trip to Disney, hotel. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Very, very solid. Very solid. Man, I mean, who plays tonight? Anybody know who plays football? What's the game tonight? I think it's is it Philly, Minnesota? Is that the game tonight? Let's see what we got trending over there. In my let's see. I think it is. Yeah, Vikings versus the Eagles. There we go. I knew it was something like that. Yeah, Eagles and Vikings going at it tonight. Very solid. That should be that honestly should be a good game. Let's go Vikings because I will never root for the Eagles like ever, like ever. And I know we talked about it the other day. Let's check out the baseball standings. I think the other day we were what 2, 3 games behind, something like that. The Rangers and the Astros. I think we were like a couple of games behind. So let's go check it out. See what we got over there. Houston is 1 game up. 1 game up. I know the Rangers had a nice little series uh, against who they played. They were against the Blue Jays. Yeah, 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 yeah. So we're doing our best. We're trying to catch them. We're trying to catch them. I know Houston has a very very easy schedule coming up. So, but we're gonna keep a track on that. We're gonna keep a track on that, and that's not very big. Can I make that bigger? It looks like it should be better. Yeah, there it is. And it looks better on the screen. So, solid, solid. Let's go Rangers. Keep it going. 16-point favorite. Hope they lose. I can't stand local teams. Giants and Eagles and Steelers are local. Okay. Yeah, I don't like any of those teams. But how about those Giants on Sunday night? They played really well. 40 burger. We put 40 on them. And our defense outscored like like six entire teams. Our defense scored more points than them. It's wild. But yeah. But so yeah, I don't like the Giants. Can't stand the Eagles and the Steelers. What have they done in the last however many? I can't really say much because the Cowboys ain't done much either. But the Steelers, meh, boo. One of my cousins is a diehard Steeler fan, and I have no idea why, because he's from here, like he grew up here. I don't know why, but he loves the Steelers and is a diehard Steeler fan. Uh, so much that like his first 3 picks were in the fantasy draft were all Steelers, which is why my fantasy team looks really good in my family one because they decided to pick some questionable picks early, and I got some really good ones, like really good ones. You know, my cousin, he had we got a 2 quarterback league where you can put a quarterback in. So we got quarterback, 2 running backs, 3 receivers, a tight end, and then an offensive player. So any offensive player you can put in. So my cousin had Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson, and then a Tyreek Hill and all that. And I was like, man, I'm getting my butt kicked this week. I just knew I was going to lose. I ended up winning by like 15, 20 points. It's pretty awesome. It was pretty awesome. But yeah, I don't know how my lineup got that good. I was very shocked at how good that team is. Okay, he says I'm a Raiders fan. Only lived on the East Coast. Okay, okay. I am one of those diehard home team guys. I am a home team kind of guy. I hardcore Cowboys, as we all know. I love the Rangers. They break my heart a lot, but I like the Rangers. And I'm a Maverick fan. I like the Dallas Mavericks as well. So I'm all for. the local team. I'm even like, but I guess not when it comes to college. I guess if I was a home team, I'd be like a UNT, like a mean green fan for the University of North Texas. But it's like too close to home. Yeah, he picked Najee Harris, Pickens, and Fryermuth, and then he also picked up Deontay Johnson. Like that was his first four picks. And while he did that, I picked up McCaffrey, Pollard, AJ Brown, Amari Cooper, Brandon Ayuk, and Kyle Pitts. Oh, and Travis Etienne. My quarterback's Deshaun Watson, who didn't have a great game, but it wasn't a terrible game. I'm actually looking at my fantasy team for the first time. I haven't done that this week. Do I have a backup tight end? I might need to change my tight end there. Oh no, I was looking at the wrong side. Oh man, I was looking at the wrong side. That's funny. I might need to change that. I might need to change that out. But anyway, I'll do that off stream. I won't subject y'all to that. But yeah, other than that, like I said, not a lot going on. Not a lot going on uh, in the world of crypto. Not a lot going on in the world of crypto. Donald says, "Oh, my main Twitter account is suspended. My alt account is Donald T underscored AI." There you go. So if y'all are interested in the NFT project, go check out Donald T underscore AI, and that'll get you in there. You're right, X, not Twitter. You threw me off. I'm struggling over here to call it X and not Twitter. I actually need to change my logo at the very top. Get it off of get it off of that one and get my I gotta find it through all of the ones that I've made. Oh man, it's gonna take a minute. That could take a minute. I'm muted. Like I said, not a lot going on. 9,500 followers I had. I put an appeal in, no answer yet. Over a week now. Yeah, I don't know why they. I don't know what they got going on with their suspending accounts and things like that. But they seem to be. I've seen that quite a few happen here lately, which is scary to think because, like you, I would hate to lose a 10,000 plus. Took me a while to get to that number, but yeah. So y'all go check out Donald if y'all are interested in that project. Uh, More questions, more answers. You can get it. You can check him out. Send him a DM over there. But let me know anything else y'all got going on. Let me know, chat. Let me check over on Twitter, see if I got any questions over on Twitter. If you are watching on Twitter, I definitely appreciate y'all. If you are, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit the subscribe, or not subscribe as well, I guess. But hit the like, retweet, leave me a comment. Let me know y'all are there. Definitely appreciate y'all. We are going to wrap it up and get up out of here. I'm going to go get some lunch in my system because I've been up for a while and I didn't eat breakfast. I had 2 cups of coffee instead. So I'm gonna go get some food in my life. Go get some food in my life. But yeah, appreciate y'all for coming by and hanging out with me today. As always, y'all always show up, show love, and show support, and I definitely appreciate y'all more than y'all will ever know. Remember, two things in this world that you can control at all times: attitude and effort. Stay positive. Give it 110% in everything you do. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Tell somebody you love them today. You never know. May change their day, their week, their month, or even their year. Love y'all. We'll see y'all. We'll be back next Monday. Tomorrow. Remember, I won't be back tomorrow. I won't be here tomorrow. I'm going to have lunch with my son at school. And that's going to be Fridays. And his lunch is like literally right now. So appreciate y'all. Love y'all. We'll see y'all next time. I'm out of here. I'm just a man. Peace.